could, and guess what? Here I am. So I must have done. Yeah, I've got the carpet laid. Didn't take long. It was more sorting the room out afterwards than anything. So the wife decided that I can do a bit of streaming. So let's see where we can work towards, because I think we should get them last few tasks done. I think there's only about 2 or 3 sort of tasks, and then we can start on the actual main objective. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm hoping that excuse me, I'm hoping we can get to Island Lake in this video. So we'll just have to see how things play out. So let's have a look. Let's have a look, have a look. International Transstar. Ooh, where's that? Ooh, we can grab that. Where is it? It's there. So, do we want to get that? The new? We've got nothing near it. And it depends if we've got to drag it back to the parking area. It's quite a long drive. No, let's not get sidetracked. Let's try and say, oh, one more to do. I said 2 or 3. Have I got some in there? No, don't know. Oh, I've got one more to do then. Sweet. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. The tools delivery. Where's that? That's in an awkward place. Oh no, we've got what's that? We've got the twin steer there. That's convenient. Most convenient. There's the new nest. Just trying to figure out. Yeah, that's down there. Wherever there is. Around there somewhere. We've got some upgrades, or 8 upgrades, some upgrades. 8 upgrades to get. So that shouldn't take too very long to pick up. Where's it gone? Oh, that's it, yeah. So it's there. Let's put a blue bleb, one of the infamous blue blebs down, and see if we can't get from there to there. And I've got this feeling that we can't. We'll see. We will see. Let's go to that one. So can we do a bit of pond hopping, or are we going to sink? We're going to righteously sink. I think I know what my money's on. See, let's well, there's nothing to grab onto, there's no winching areas. It's not exactly the most stable of platforms. And again, the water conceals much. Oh, there's a big gap there, but seems to be getting over it okay. Don't get your hopes up too high though. Usually when that happens, something goes desperately wrong. Alright, just get across here. I think we're the home dry. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Put the hex on it. Whoa, 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 easy. I don't know. Is it trying? It is. Please don't drag us over. Let go. Come on, keep going forward. Yes, there. Oh wow. I'll be honest, I thought we were doomed to failure then. Back up a little bit. There we go. Squeeze through that gap there. Watch out for the tree stumps. I've spotted them already. There they are. Sorry dude. I'm gonna have to make a mess of your wheelie bins. I get the feeling it's something to do with that trailer. I don't know, call it my hunch. Fuel situation ain't looking too great, but it depends how far we need to go with this trailer. So let's get the job, and then we can worry about the Wither 2 and Wire 4s afterwards. So okay. Right, so that's picking some bits up. But where's the actual job? Pretty sure. I haven't picked it up. Intriguing. I somehow get the feeling that's where we're delivering the tools to, not where we're picking them up from. So let's have a look. Let's have a quick scout. A quick recce around the map. No, I'm not seeing anything else. So apparently that is where we get it from. Intriguing. Let's have a look. Tools and stuff. No, bricks and tools and stuff. But it says it's there. Don't tell me it's another one that's broken. It wouldn't be the shop of the century. Ow. What's there? Now then. It's just bricks and concrete slabs. That's all we can do. I can't put that trailer on because it won't go on this. I can only pull it. So if it's that trailer that's going to activate it, then we'll fresh out a look on that one. Right, let's switch off the engine. Let's have a look on the interwebs. Yeah, okay. No, not that one. That one. Snowrunner. Tools delivery. There we go. That's map info. Instruct supplies are loading right now. They let the tools and equipment get them what they need. Curtain side a trailer to the warehouse. So it is. But because we can't fit it on like we should, because it doesn't have the required bits, we're just going to have to tow it and hope that's enough, really. Ugh. I'm a bit dubious about doing this now. I'm wondering if I come back with a truck that's got the hook and eye. I wonder if that will make the job available. It's that long boring drive there, that's the problem. Where is my White Western? It's there. Yeah, I suppose we could drive that truck up. Fuel's not too bad, we've only used half a tank. So, yeah. Let's try that. So I'm wondering if the minute you hook the trailer to the truck, then I wonder if it activates the task then. But because with the Twin Star I can only pull it by the winch cable, then it's not really sort of connecting, in inverted commas, if you like. It's not classed as a proper connection. We'll see. Just do this drive. It's not my favourite. Bit of a long drive, but we'll get there. Whoa, where you going? Where you going? It took me eye off the ball for 1 minute. Alright, come on. Focus. Concentration. Because it sounds like I'm in a wind tunnel. It's because the old PlayStation, the fan's going into overdrive. Getting ready to be launched to the moon. And once we've got this trailer, the warehouse is literally just at the top of the road, so it's an absolute doddle really. Well, I'd like to believe it is. Got me a bit worried now. So if we can, we'll get this task out of the way. Then we'll get the upgrade. Then we'll continue with the sort of the story progression jobs. See if we can't get over to Island Lake before the end of this particular stream. Island Lake's okay. I mean, we've touched on it because that's where we got the twin steer from, but there's no garages, so there's no way. If you recover back here. If you do need to recover, it's a long drive. And there's, I think there are a few, oops, fuel trailers knocking about on the map, so they've not really completely done you in. They've put your ample fuel line about, but I like to take my own fuel as well when I go over there. So it sort of removes that as a variable that can knacker things up. I think when it comes down to it, there's not really that many jobs to do in Island Lake. It's just that it feels like there is. I think there's a fair few, don't get me wrong. Josh, open that door for us, would you, mate? It's not cooling down with that window open. Thank you. What else can I say but you're welcome? Get a big chunk taken out of Island Lake, and even if we can get a start on Drummond Island, or Drummond Lake, whatever it's called. If we could even get a start on that, that'd be amazeballs. That would be brilliant. Because then, I knew you were going to do that. Because then I can say with say 50% certainty that the next video after that we'll finish Drummond Island, or whatever. We'll finish Drummond, and then we can move on to Alaska. And I much prefer Alaska. Out of all 3 areas, because without the DLC there's only 3 areas, out of all 3 areas I think I prefer Alaska. But I do like Russia. It's just a very harsh environment, I feel. Can be very unforgiving. I had a bit of an itch on the back of my head. So we're crossing this bridge. That usually means we've not got much further to go. This is what I mean, after a while, because we've done this drive so many times, it doesn't really give us anything fresh to talk about, so you sort of run out of things to talk about, so it literally does become a quiet drive. I'm pretty sure that quite lucky in the fact that when we get to Island Lake, there's a tunnel that leads from Island Lake straight to Drummond, so we don't have to do this drive every 2 minutes. We just have to do this drive if we want to come out at a certain tunnel, rather than drive all the way across the map. But you just sort of get a feel for that as you do it. Not really something you can, I suppose you could plan it, but it means you have to sit and figure out what jobs you've got to do, and you know. Which way, I think. Yeah, there. No, there. So it's the last turn on the right just before the entrance to the tunnel. And also remember, if we do go through this entrance to Drummond Lake and we've got 2 trucks, disconnect them first, because you will get through the side and you'll get flipped and morphed and bounced around. And it's been on the forums. I've still not checked the forums to see if there's any resolution to the Pinewood Express yet. I keep wanting to say Pineapple Express. We're doing Reese. Yeah, I think like that. Remember your name, Reese. So I'm not losing my marbles, it just makes me giggle because every time the owl does his little thing, the wife answers it back by doing the same thing. Ouch. Yeah, I remembered, you see. You're Reese, and the other dude, I think he's Beatbox, his name's Alex. No, Masterlord, his name's Alex. His middle name's Matt. See, I remember. I'm not quite that senile just yet. I'm just getting there and working on it. How's the puppy? Has he been behaving? The last time we spoke it was chewing on the carpet, wasn't it? Good, as long as he's behaving. See if I got it. See if I can remember. He said it was a cockapoo. Did I get that right as well? Yeah, got a cockapoo. Crossbreed. Just took her to my brother's work. Barking at them. Probably got overexcited with all the attention. How we doing, Temptation? Glad that you're back. Everybody's sort of filtering in. Let's just see if I put this truck over there, will it offer me the task then? Or is it just being a massive border collie? I think it was our dude from Florida. Yeah, I'm not too bad, matey. Yeah, it was dude from Florida. He got the cockapoo. Yeah, there we go. Show task. The Master Lord. He got the cockapoo. But yeah, I'm all good here, mate. Got the carpet put down and the bedroom put back into some sort of order. So I think I've earned some time on this. Okay, let's start tracking this job. Track. There we go, tracking. So yeah, it's the curtain side of trailer. We've literally just got to take it straight up here to there. I would say what could possibly go wrong, but that's just going to be the kiss of death. I can feel it now. Even though I said it just then in a hypothetical sense, I still think conflict upon attachment. Yeah, because of the sideboards. Because we've got the sideboards. I knew there was one of them, it caused a conflict because we've got the crane on as well, so it pushes the box a little bit back, a little bit far back, and it won't let us attach anything. So, but we've got the job now. We've picked it up, so that's the main thing. Yeah, it's not going to let it happen. So you're determined you're going to distract me with that, aren't you? Hey? Sorry. What we'll do is we'll change truck, and we'll do it with this truck using the winch because now the job's actually active. Yeah, I'm gonna pinch some fuel. Let me pinch some fuel. Pinch some fuel, damn it. So going from the Western Star to the Western Star. There we go. 44 gallons. That should be more than enough. Way more than enough. There we go. There we go. That's as close as it's going to get. We'll be able to see a lot more with headlights on, methinks. And we're off ski. Just a case of going up this path. seems a bit tilty there. Ooh. So because we've got that that White Western in standby. There we go. So it seems like you guys have had a bit of a, well, it seems like Reese has had a bit of a productive afternoon taking his dog to his brother's work. Have you been up to much temptation? Or have you just been chilled, just having a chilled Saturday afternoon? And when I did that carpet mat sweat, I didn't even know the human body contained that much fluid. It's unreal, but I do tend to sweat a lot for no apparently great reason anyway. I can sit down and think about standing up and I break out in a sweat. I think some of that's nerves as well, the thought of standing up. Snowrunner. Awesome. Glad you like it, mate. It is a good game. Really good game. I'm glad I've found Mudrunner as well, so hopefully I'll try and get hold of that. I've managed to find a copy of GTA 5 for about, I think it's about 13 quid, knocked down 70% off. So that was going for pretty cheap. And I found a copy of Rainbow Six, The Siege, I think it was, that you wanted. I could pick that up for about 8 quid, so it's looking good for them videos. The only thing I'm sort of a bit dubious about is some of the trophies are PvP, and I'm not a massive PvP player. I will, however, give it a go, don't get me wrong, you know. I'm not going to sit here and go, well, I don't play PvP, so I'm not doing that. I'll try. I can't guarantee that it's not going to be a royal mess or a total failure, but I'll give it a go. I shall give it a go. I just need to get this out of the way first, and then I'm hoping that Assassin's Creed Valhalla is going to be working its way into my life sometime soon, so that will be a game that I'll be working toward getting the platinum for on my other account, and I'd also got no problem doing it on here as well, doing it as a streaming game, because I'm a really big Assassin's Creed fan. So that's what the near future's looking like anyway. But yes, if the time and the opportunity arises, I could see me having a go at GTA 5 at least. But I've got no problem with Rainbow Six. I think I briefly played it some time ago, just sort of picked it up to have a quick go. I never played it since. Well, it wasn't because I got anything in particular against the game. It seemed like a decent enough game. I think I just got other things in the pipeline at the time. Come on, don't you tip. I'm kind of glad we pinched that fuel now. We're back down to 22 gallons. Because I wasn't going to bother, I thought, yeah, not going that far, be alright. I'll have egg on my face round about now. Round we go. That's it. Just get to the top of here and swing a left. And the next yard or turning that we come to on the left is the warehouse. Now that should be all the side tasks done. And then we'll go grab that upgrade before continuing on with the main story quests, main objectives. Let's take it out of diff lock now. Here where it's all lit up, that's the next left. Just take it and dump it in here. Get the feeling that this trailer might well snag on that concrete. No, it's fine. We're round. We're in. We're golden, and we are donezo. Whee! Wheelie the trailer. Fair enough. No, I don't want to load. So I don't want to pick anything up, I want to deliver it. Really? I don't think there's any other squares. I think that's where it was needing to be delivered to. So it looks like it's going to be a bit of a pain in the knacker. Yep. And we're going to have to get the Western Star up here just so we can attach it to then hand it in. I should really have just left it attached to the White Western. What a nightmare. Things we do for this game. Yeah, it's kind of got 0 fuel. That could be somewhat of an issue. Let's take big boy back, and I think I might be creating just a bit of a completely pointless runabout here. So I can't even go buy a trailer, buy a maintenance trailer and pinch the fuel out of it because I can't fit trailers onto this truck, and it's the only truck I've got up here. Just trying to think if there's any way around it. Where is... I've got any trucks anymore. I've got the Scout, but I don't think that's anywhere nearby. Nope. That's all the way over there. Let's go back to that one. What have we got here? What have we got lying around? Nothing really. We just can't use that trailer store. It's redonkulous. It really is. So I'm thinking that by the time we drove this back down to the White Western, there's not going to be a deal of fuel left anyway, and it's not going to be enough to get the Western anywhere near close. Yeah. So the long and short of it is, we're just going to have to do that drive. Unfortunately. Right, so we're going to go over to the White Western. Before I do, where's that upgrade? What's that? Oh, it's the International Transstar. That was it. Service spare parts. There it is. Right in the middle of there. So we're not going to get that one just yet. Because I was wondering if we could possibly... Why is it showing that I could put it there? Oh my days, because that's the warehouse. Not there. There. It just happens that that is a warehouse. God, my mind's not with it today. It really isn't. I don't think we're going to be able to get too far down if I'm honest. Oh, okay. Back we go again. That's me not paying attention yet again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go grab this. Yeah, but we're not going to get far with this amount of fuel on, really aren't. And I know that trailer's not carrying fuel. Come on. Come on. So it's just a case of we're going to have to get as far down as we can on the fuel that we've got, which ain't going to be far, of course. It starts juddering and slowing down at 3 gallons. So yeah, there's no refuel options. So just have to take it as far down as we can. And then what I might do is I'm not going to come back, I'm not going to recover this truck. I might just come back with the Scout and a little bit of fuel. Let's see what happens. Let's play it by ear. I don't want to make promises I can't keep. No. See, it doesn't make it any easier by pulling a trailer, because you're making the truck half as long again. Yeah, it's 4 gallons. It's going to start juddering now, so if we go uphill it's going to start jerking and it won't do what we need it to do. There we go, 3 gallons going to slow down now. It's practically a stop, so we didn't get very far at all. Oh, gone down to 2 gallons and we're still making a little progress. Oh, here we go. Losing power. Getting stuck on a pebble. I think that's it. Yep, we're out of fuel. So let's what we got in the garage? We've got anything in the garage? Yes, we have actually, thinking about it. We've got a Chevy, I believe. Yeah, we've got the other Scout. Oh, I've got the Fleet Star as well, so I could perhaps bung a fuel tank on the back of that. And I've got that one that we've not took out yet. Yeah, 21 grand. Let's have a play. See what we can't do with this. So got the best engine. Gearbox, nah, not bothered. Could do with a raised suspension. Got the best tyres. A winch, leave it alone. Diff lock, engageable, spare wheels, snorkel, all-wheel drive. You need, and then your frame add-ons. So, shall we take this one? Let's take this one for a spin. I know it's not the best truck in the world, because it isn't, but there's the metal detector. Fuel tank, I've already got one, so we ain't going to pay for it, which is good. Let's just have a look at cosmetic stuff, so you can't make it look a little bit more sassy. Can't do anything with that. Rooftop. Roof and fog lights. Oh, beacons and fog lights, there we go. Front bumper. Heavy duty pipe. I think that looks pretty good on most vehicles, that. Fog lighter. So let's... a single bar. Yeah. Cabin protector, don't bother with them. Change the colour. Not bothered about accessories. So I think that's it. So let's go take some fuel to Big Lad. And every time I try a new truck, well, bit of a wobbly start. Every time I try a new truck, start to buy a new truck or take a new truck out for the first time, I don't know why, but one of the first things I always do, I always test to see what kind of horn it's got. Because some of these horns, you know, the horn does not fit the truck. I mean that one. This just does not fit the truck. It just seems way too beefy to have a truck that makes to have a horn that makes that noise. Let's take it steady, because this truck tends to be a bit wobbly, if not slightly bouncy. Everything alright, love? Ah, okay. See how it gets on in the mud. There's only rear wheel drive. I reckon it might be alright. Is it just me, or do them wheels seem to wobble like they're not fitted properly? I don't know. Maybe it's just my eyes. But they're sort of wobbling almost as if the lug nuts aren't tightened up properly. See, this would be the test here where the mud gets a bit sticky. It did alright. I could have done with taking it through the water really, but I'm not that confident it's going to make it through, so we'll not bother. Yeah, I think I made that mistake before when I tried to do this job. I saw that it was going to a warehouse, and I just saw the word warehouse at the top of that road and took it there before. So I didn't learn the last time I did it, and then realised and went through the same thing again. Not quite enough fuel. That's oops. Have a look what it's like from cab view. Just stop a minute and have a look round. There's all your dials and stuff, mirrors, seats. Right. Got a bit of an old school feel, but not massive. There we go. Let's have a little drive in the cab view. See how we feel. We're doing about 20 kilometers an hour in fifth gear. I should hope we're going faster than that. I need to take it steady down here because of this bridge. Is it with my lights on? It is. With the lights on. This is the warehouse we're coming to, just here. Be careful. That's it. I've just got to go around this windy road. It's definitely got the steering response. I'll give it that. It seems to have the right balance. It's not too sharp, but it's not too sluggish. So I feel like the steering's not too bad on it. We're not too far away from the main objective because it's showing it up there. And I suppose I could always fit the trailer for the objective. I could fit it to the back of this. That's the point. Can you guys let me know if you've got YouTube channels and send me the link to them so I can go on your YouTube channel and subscribe and follow, because you know all these people have subscribed to me and everything, but I've not gone and subscribed to any of you yet. So if you could just send me the link, just put it in this chat bar, and then as soon as I get a minute I shall go over to your YouTube channel and I'll subscribe. So I'm following you then, you see. It's only fair. You've done it for me. Let's go back to the outside view now. I don't know, this back wheel on the left seems like it's sort of wobbling, almost as if it's not tightened up enough. It's strange, it is. It's causing the back end to do a little jig. I never noticed that before. Then again, I don't think I've really done much with this truck. I haven't really paid much attention or done anything really with the truck. I think I got it and tried using it and I didn't like it, so I sold it and that was the end of it. Now, don't get me wrong, I did throw some money at it, but careful here. There's that area where you can tilt. Don't want to do that. And it's easily done with a wagon full of fuel. It's fluid, so it's sloshing about in the back of there. Up on the on the twin steers soon. I think we'll go across the bridge. We didn't make it that far. think that signifies to me that hopefully twin steer will just be around this next corner or two. Oh, oh, getting a bit of a sweat on there. Saw them wheels come up. What are you doing? You stopped dead. You're not even trying to move. What are you doing? Okay, let's go back. You won't even go back. Where? How odd. How bizarre. I think it just got a bit grounded. That's what happened there, it just got grounded. We don't need the lights on, not just yet. I mean, what time is it? Game time. It's only just about dinner time in the game. That back end, look at it, it's fair getting a bounce on. Boing. Boing. Oh, round this corner, it's got to be. There it is. There it is. Yeah, I think we'll put some fuel in the twin steer and we'll just carry on pulling it with the twin steer. Because I just get the feeling that Chevy, I think it might be slightly dominated by the trailer. And it'll be caused to tip and stuff. There we go. Just refueled the Chevy as well. Barely touched the fuel in this truck. Just put it over here out of the way. That's it. Just there. Let's change truck. I think we're going to have to reconnect. Yes, we are. Because the engine cut off, which means the winch will have disconnected. There we go, we can get this delivered now. I can't really complain at the Chevy. I've asked it to do a job. It's done the job, it's completed the job, so it's done no more than asked. So 1 or 2 brownie points there for the Chev. Now coming up to the bridge, and usually if I've got 2 trucks together, I'll disconnect them and take them across singularly, but this is a trailer, not a trailer, not a truck, so I haven't got a deal of options really. Just gotta be careful and make sure we get the twin steer on. And hopefully, yep, the trailer's following. Oh, easy. Need to concentrate on the front as the way as the back. There we go, over. Happy days. I've just got to get down to the warehouse. Let's not get too over enthusiastic with the speed. That's when bad things happen. And at this point in the game, this far into the game, I say this far, we're not really that far in. 1 second, I can tell you we are 20% completion. That's full completion, not just this level. We've completed 20% of the total game. So, you know, this far into this particular area, we don't want that kind of thing happening. But within terms, one second, I'll be with you in a minute. Just got to say good night. So yeah, as I was saying, within terms of completion of the whole game, we're like a fifth of the way in, so we've barely touched it, really. But even still, don't want bad things happening at any point in the game, really, if I can help it. Still need to find somewhere we can bust the tyres, because there's the way that I was showing you, I think it was at the beginning of this series. I did a video, maybe a video and a half, maybe 2 videos, showing you how you can deliberately bust the tyres on one of your scouts, and then you've got to drive for a kilometre with all the tyres flat on your vehicle. For a trophy. Beatbox, how we doing? Glad to have you back, mate. Glad you could come back. It means nearly the whole crew's popped in and said hello. I think we just need Master Lord to show up and say hello now. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm okay, thanks buddy. Got the carpet laid, so got nothing but free time. So guess what I'm going to be doing my free time. So yeah, I think we just need Master Lord to drop in, and then that's pretty much the whole crew. At the very least popped their heads in and said hello. That's what we like to see. And the only thing we like better than seeing the crew popping their heads in and saying hello is seeing new people popping in and saying hello. And then we can add them to the crew list. I don't think we've got too much further to go now. Probably still a bit of a drive, but not that much further. See, that view, you just can't argue with that view, can you? You can see they put the time in to make it look like a really good looking game, if nothing else. Sort of at the very least, they've made it look like a good game, or a good looking game. Oh, hang on, I hate this corner for this bit, well, in this truck. Because obviously if you shoot over, then your wheels are off the ground and you've got no steering, so you just go in one straight line. Yeah, the rest is history. There we are, it's showing us destination now on the map, so we can't be that far away. As we're moving sort of away and close, the icon keeps appearing and disappearing, so it shows me we're getting close. It's also getting bigger. We're nearly there. And that'll be the last of the secondary tasks out of the way. Done all the contests, apart from the one that's broken in Black River. think the less said about that contest, the better. It's a thorn in everybody's side at the minute. The good thing is it's on this side of the dam, so I haven't got to drive across the dam. I've got to go across the bridge though. I can live with that. It's just to the left up there. And we can get this delivered, and I think what we'll do is we'll go to each individual truck that's out on the map and get them recovered into the warehouse, into the garage, because there's no need for them to be out there just sat doing nothing now. There never really was, but they were just there in particular areas in case we needed them to be. If we needed a truck in that area, then bam, we've got one there. That's the logic. There we go. Just under 2.5 grand. That's fair enough. So let's recover this one. And this one. And finally, oh no, 2 more. This one. And finally, this one. I think we're going to use the Scout anyway to get the, let's have a look, are we, no, I don't think we're anywhere near. We're on this side of the dam. Yeah, I suppose we could try from where we are. We could go down this path. Got across there, over there. Along there? No. Not along there. No, that's it. So yeah, from here we could... I suppose we could drive across the beachfront. Or we can just go back to the roadway. Cut down there, over there. Yoink. Got it. Yeah, let's do that. To the left. Right way. Yep. Next turn right. I think you should be able to use the radios in the truck. That'd make it a bit more... well, there's some of the drives a bit more bearable. You know, the drives when they can get quite boring. You can feel the old eyelids going. No, that's not the way. Oh, Mandalorian, this is the way. Next turn on the right, I believe. So yeah, if you like that drive, it can get tedious, especially if you're not streaming and you've got no one to talk to. You can make your eyeballs, your eyelids start feeling a touch heavy. So it'd be nice to have a radio to switch on. Right, if we go across the top of here, am I going to regret that decision? Highly likely, yes. Well, maybe not. Depends. I'm not worried about tipping because look at all the trees we've got everywhere, so I've no doubt if I do go over, I can correct it easily enough. And back up. That's it. Tidy yourself up. There we go. Or we could just not go over. That could be the easier option. This would be the point where I'd seriously consider some diff lock. I don't know. I mean, we're making progress as it is, and I think the diff lock, it won't make you go that much faster. It just means that you go at a consistent speed. I think as I've mentioned before, the diff lock's on already, isn't it? As I've mentioned before, the tyres pretty much act like flotation devices. Right, there should be a right hand turn somewhere around here. Soon. I think. Yeah, we've gone past it. Just gone past it, so it's literally just there. There we go. Nice and gentle. Keep sort of feathering that brake. There's another one who's got a back end that likes to bounce a lot. Lots of twerking trucks. Not worried. Not bothered. Oh, damn. Pull it then. Oh, it was at such an angle. There we go. At such an angle the engine will start. Fair enough. Oh, there, that one. Oh, I hear a kettle boiling. That can mean only one thing. It's time for coffee. That's it. There we go. I think I'm going to need some lights from this point on. That's it. I'll go across here. And then we'll have to start sort of checking the map. Just keep checking the map sort of regularly, just to see where this upgrade is. In fact, 1 second, I want some semi-solid ground. We can put the infamous blue bleb on it. So let's put the bleb on it. Bleb. There, we've blebbed it now. Which in north knots, that generally means or west knots, it generally means you've made a balls up of things, you've blebbed it. But in my context it means something different. It means we put the blue bleb down. I've got to just have a... Oh, that would be fantastic. It means I've... When I say it, when I've blebbed it, it means I put the blue bled down. I've marked it. Marked it for termination. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Whoa. You're right then, Mr. Beatboxer. I did answer your question. I just don't want you to think I was being ignorant, because you may have missed it, or you know, I don't know. You may have missed it, but yeah, I did answer you. I am good, thank you. Just keeping on with this game. So yeah, there's Mr. Master Lord, that's it. So there's Master Lord, yeah. He needs to appear, and there's also Harry. But he tends not to talk, he just logs in and watches my stream. He's not a big chatty fan. When he does talk, he sort of private messages me through the PlayStation Network. He's a watcher, he likes to watch. There we go, what we got? Bricks? How the hell are bricks an upgrade? Can somebody tell me that? Is this game really that broken? Cargo management? I think you'll find it's an upgrade. Now, you know, if I crash and it all gets screwed up because this damn thing doesn't know its head from its elbow. Yeah, it's a joke, isn't it? It really is. So another one of the trophies, you have to collect all the upgrades. That looks like that could possibly be ballsed up now. So let's drive over away, just get out of the box there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and log out and log back in again. So it's not going to kill the feed, it's just going to kill the game. And we'll try loading up the game, and we'll see if we can collect that upgrade. It truly is a joke how much they've broke this game with the patches. It really is. It's unbelievable. As I mentioned, I got this game on the day of release and it ran fine. I don't think there was any bugs at all. It was just little details that we could have done with altering to make the game a little bit better, to show that some thought had been put behind it. So it were just little details, there were no bugs, and it seems like they've patched it to do these details, to add wildlife, and you know, and they broke it. Ah, there we go, it says get upgrade now. That's good. So it's the Engage all-wheel drive. It is for the GMC, Oh, that could be a game changer for the GMC, or for the GMC's future. Very good. I like that. Do like that. Right, let's recover. And now, I think we just need to... Yeah, please don't freeze on me. I think we just need to go rescue that truck now. So, let's have a look. An awful itch on my arm. It's one of them ones where it just itches that bad that you could remove layers of flesh getting rid of it. Right, where is it? It's... Where is it? There it is. So we're going to need to come over the middle, then to there. That's a service trailer. I don't know if it's got anything left on it. So that's the service trailer, but it don't show you. You have to actually look at the service trailer. So I don't know whether to bring a maintenance trailer, because it's going to need fuel and stuff. International. So yeah, it's got no fuel. The engine's knackered. The gearbox is knackered. The suspension's knackered. It's got 4 leaking tanks and 4 knackered wheels. Indeed. What to do? I think we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to bring. Gonna have to bring a maintenance trailer. So that's gonna mean bringing the white Western. We'll bring that one. We'll use that one and pull a maintenance trailer. We've already done it once, so we know it can be done. So we'll just do that, and then just come across the top, over and down. And if we haven't got enough stuff, I wonder, can I fit the trailer to the back and then come here and then just pull that trailer with the winch? That'd look awesome. It'd look like a proper road train. I've got silly ideas going around in my head now. And then yeah, we've just got to get it to there. Or even if we pull that to a bit sturdier ground. Yes. So let's put the blue bleb on it, but I know which way we're going. It's just to sort of see some progression, but the problem we've got is we're going to get to this point. So all the way up till this point, the miles between it are going to get less, and then from this point it's going to start going up again. But I know which way I'm going to go, so yeah, we'll do that then. We'll take the white Western. Yeah, does that need any like diff lock or anything? Yeah, engine's fine. I'm not putting that engine on. Gearbox, no problem. Suspension raised. Tyres sorted. Winch, not a problem. Diff lock. We need to find. That's got to be somewhere on Island Lake or Drummond, because it's not round here now. We've found all the upgrades from around here, I think. So yeah, we've got the engageable all-wheel drive. Yeah, there's not a great deal we can do. So let's just go get that maintenance trailer. And we're going to have to take it down the shortcut, which again we know can be done because we've done it before. Double flat. Oh, it's because of the yeah, needs a low saddle. Yeah, block trailer attachments. Come on, where is it? Maintenance. So yeah, we need to remove the crane so the box slides forward. My bad, I knew I forgot to do something. So let's go to customization, down to frame add-ons. Where's that? Where is it? Loading crane, let's remove it. That's it. Now the box sits flush, which means that we should be good to go when it comes to picking up a trailer. I forgot it causes conflict. But I think on the Fleet Star it doesn't. If you remember, we've had the crane on, and we've had the box on, and we've also been pulling trailers. Yeah, that needs a saddle. There it is. That one. Off we go to the shortcut. Thank you. Carefully. When are they going to be gone, love? Them. Ah, right. Make the living room look a whole lot bigger, won't it? Ah, I see. Easy does it. Easy does it. I'm alright, thank you. Oh. It does, doesn't it? I think it's partly because it's got quite a bit of fuel in it, amongst other things. Yeah. It's also got a few repair points in there as well, so it's got stuff for repairs. My bad. You do that pretty good. Away we go. Stuck on the tree. Oh, don't start this nonsense. That's it. Gotta get away from the tree. There we go. Ow. Wow, my suspension has took a pasting. It really has took some hammer. It should be alright. I don't think I'm going to need to worry about it completely being destroyed. Unless, of course, I keep running into the trees. So we should be down at the riverside now. If we can follow the shoreline. I never thought of that, to be fair. Let's just have a look on the map. I don't think we can, if I'm perfectly honest, but now it looks like the shore gets quite thin there. And there. That'd be ideal though, that there. If we could have gone along there and approached it from the back. But that don't take us too far out of the way, so we'll just carry on with the way we planned it. Or the way I planned it. It's not as long as it looks. Let's have some... have a quick drink. Stuff all over the place. Keep to the right, out of the water. Try and keep on the path. Just go back a minute, because that's it. This way. Because we haven't done this drive 500 times before, and should know it like the back of my hand. Thank you. Should we come up to the junction with the directional signs? Very, very shortly. In fact, I think just over this sort of hill. Yep, there it is. Head to the right, as usual. Oh, oh. Sit straight up. And then at least that way we're on to sort of semi-stable ground. Come on. You got this. There we go. I'm going outside for yours. Well, you can do it. Push on through. Oh. I know we're trying to avoid them logs, but I think that was a bit extreme. I don't want to go that way, I want to go this way. That way does take us sort of down this side, but I don't think we can get round there, because if we could, that would be the best, because then we could just approach it from the back. I'm really tempted to go have a look. I know we'll get along there dead easy. It's this bit, and if we get to sort of here and realise that there's not enough beach, it's going to be a bit of a car bag turning around. Ow. I've got a bite on my arm or something. No, we'll take the extra time and go this way, knowing that we can make it this way. That other way is just a sort of hope and a dream. And I think we'll get down there, we'll go along the beach, and then we'll run out of beach, realise that we've run out of beach, and it'll be really, because we'll only have a small area to turn around, so I think it'll be a complete disaster trying to turn around. Then we'll end up recovering back and having to come down and get the trailer and do the drive all over again, and it was all for the sake of a win, and a really badly thought through win at that. So let's just stay the course. So I think we've reached that point now. Yep, mileage, the miles distance between us and the blue blood is going down. I think any minute now it's going to get to that point. We've got 13. I think now it's going to start going up again because we're actually heading away. Yep, we've reached the closest point relative to where we are. So now we're going to start moving away from it. So that should go up to 14. Or it'll hold fast at 30. There we go, 14. There's the parking area, the trailer park. Some metal beams over there, in case we needed them. Yeah, the wife's gone out front, so you're not going to hear her talking back to the owl. Goes through this gap here between the two boulders. Should be at the bottom. We have got to do this drive again to get to Island Lake, and obviously we'll be doing it with a fuel container of some persuasion. I might take as opposed to putting the fuel container on the back of the truck, I might pull a fuel trailer, so I'll have to put a saddle on and pull the fuel trailer, but I think fuel wise that could possibly be overkill. Right, here we are. Yep, again we've reached the point where we're sort of the furthest point relative to where we are at the minute, and now we're going to sort of be heading towards the truck. The ground's going to get soft, let's say slippery. It's going to get soft. I suppose in some respects it's going to be slippery, so I think we're going to bung it in low gear just for the traction. It's not going to make that much difference because we haven't got all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive, we'll be laughing. I think as long as we keep it in low gear, we'll be making tracks. We'll make progress, albeit slowly. So we need to get over there. I'm hoping that water's not as deep as it looks to me. We'll have to see. So I think we've reached the point where we don't need to follow the path anymore. We need to start heading that way. But as you can see, there are plenty of trees, so we can hook onto trees to pull us along if the going gets a bit too sluggish. So there's no shortage of trees, and I've no doubt hidden beneath the surface of the water as well there's going to be some fallen, some felled trees that have fallen, and we can grab onto those as well. So I think it perhaps looks more daunting than it actually is. But that's it now. Once we're in the range of them trees, that's it. We're good. We've just got to hope the water don't get too deep, because if it does, we could be looking at some water damage on the engine. Yeah, there it is, International Lodestar. That's why I didn't buy it when it was in the shop, because I said I thought I got one. Well, I kind of knew I'd get one. What we'll do is we'll keep it to one side. We'll not spend anything on it just yet, because I'm not going to try it out around here, because there's not really anything that come close to a highway around here. So what I will do is I'll keep it, and then when the time's right, I'll spend some money on it, bung some chains on the tyres, and try it out in the first location in Alaska, see how it fares. I'm quite impressed we've not had to winch onto any trees just yet. I'd be less impressed if we had all-wheel drive diff lock, but because we haven't got it, I'm actually quite impressed. There we go, that's the truck I was on about. So I bet you any money it drops, it's up in fresh air. You gonna do it? There it is. But yeah, if we just have a look around the front, that's the original design from, pretty much the original design from the original cartoon of Optimus Prime. I'm such a nerd. Let's repair. So not the Western, the International. Have we got enough? No, the suspension's still knackered. But we've done most of the work. So let's refuel. Not the White Western, not the maintenance trailer. I want to do it from the maintenance trailer. There's the maintenance trailer, International Transstar. There we go. So the fuel tanks have been repaired, so it's not going to be leaking fuel. And now the arrow's turned green, so I think we can jump into it. So we're not going to have to tow it anywhere. Can we get in it? We can. That saved us a lot of time. So we can recover that back to the garage. There's a nice new truck, all repaired. We'll call that one Optimus, for obvious reasons. And now we'll go get the Western. And we'll leave the trailer where it is. Just dump it. I'm not going to carry it. I'm not going to pull it all the way back. We'll just take the financial hit. Recover that one back. And I believe, yeah, there's no more trucks. Yeah, I've done all those quests. We should have done, yep, done all the contests. So that's them all done. So now it's just the main objectives. Husky forward, got one there. Are they locked or are they not? Do that one. That one's Island Lake. That one's round here. Service hub, Preacher's House Quarry. So we're going to need the big truck plus one other, because we'll get 2 concrete slabs. can't remember how many spaces they take. I think one slab takes 2 spaces, so we'll get them 2 on the twin steer, and then consumables we'll get into one single truck, but then we're left without the metal beams because they take up 2 spaces. I think they take up 1 space each, not 2. If they do, then we'll get them and them on the twin steer, and then them in the back of the truck that we pull. So there's that one. There's also that one. Work for Old Sweat, for the quarry. And power lines, that's for Island Lake. And then that one, they're locked, so there's none for that company. And none for that company. So we've got around here, that's Island Lake. Got 1. We've got 2. And that's Island Lake. So we've only got 2 jobs to do around here, and then we can move on to Island Lake. So that's Island Lake. So let's do that one then. We'll accept, and we're tracking it. So we get some stuff from there. Now that's where it's got to be delivered to. Service hub. That's the preacher's house. The concrete slabs we get from the warehouse. The consumables I think come from the farm. Metal beams come from the other warehouse, which is over there. Just gotta try and figure out where it is in relation to the garage. Oh, that's right up there. That's that long boring drive again. We've got to deliver them to the quarry anyway, so I'm wondering if we might be a bit better off going to the furthest point, get the metal beams, come back down and deliver them to the quarry, then come out of the quarry, stop off at the warehouse to pick up the concrete slabs, and back onto the dam round here, stopping in at the farm to get the consumables, and then we head this way there to the preacher's house. We can fuel up if we need to, and then round there to the service hub. I think that might be the plan, and for that we can do it all just with the twin steer, because we're picking them up and then we're dropping them off before we pick anything else up. Yeah, I think we've got a plan of action now. So yes, where is it? Where is it? Where's the twin steer? We'll put that one. We'll retain that one. I bet the twin steer, I bet it's been retained. Yeah, it has, because there was no slots for it. That's alright, I thought I'd lost it for a minute then. We went into a full-on panic meltdown. Alright, so we've got to do that long boring drive again. Right, off we go. This may take a while, because the majority of it's driving. The quarry, in all fairness, it's not a lot of fun in this truck. It really isn't. It's obviously it's like a big circle corkscrew thing, and this truck doesn't bend. So it can, I'm not saying it is, but it can be awkward, and it's I'd say it's easy-ish to tip in the quarry, Well, we'll just have to see how it plays out and sort of play it by ear. See, we could go there and get the consumables now, but I'd rather not, to be fair. We'll do it the way we planned, go to the furthest point and work our way backwards. So that's it now, just drive. Sit in the cab for a little bit. There's my little pipe monster bouncing around in the, where the rear view mirror would be. I was going to bounce now. There we go. Whee! Should really be paying more attention to the road and less attention to my pipe monster. So I think before the end of this feed we'll definitely be out of Smithville Dam and be making a start on Iron Lake. I suppose something to look forward to. I'm still not going to try and go across the bridge at full pelt. Alright then, semi-full pelt. There's a fog coming down. What time is it in the game? Well, it's only 9:30 in the morning, that's why it'll be the morning mist. Just remember to try and leave that right stick alone. Won't do you any favours. Go back out again now. Yeah, I really get to dislike this drive after a bit because, as I've said, there's nothing to talk about, and if you just start waffling for the sake of waffling, it looks forced. You don't look comfortable, and it just looks like you're forcing the conversation. So I'd rather just say nothing, to be honest. This bit we're going to lock it right over and just take it back. I think we could have done with locking it a bit earlier, if I'm honest. That's not too bad because we're going to miss them concrete bollards. We usually have to adjust for them anyway. Not a mile ahead of us yet. Oh, easy. Would have been nice to be around that corner and be faced with that wooden bridge, because that would at the very least have told us that we're sort of somewhere near the top. But no matter how much I wish that's what's going to happen, it's not going to happen. By the time I come to that corner, the bridge ain't going to be there. close to the 2 hour mark. Truth be told, I don't feel like I've been streaming for that long. I don't think I'm going for the 6 hour mark tonight. I did do a video earlier, I think it was 2.5 hours long. So if I did a 3.5 hour long video now, that'd be 6 hours. It's almost a shift at work, that. Okay, that was the bridge I was hoping and praying for. Still got a little ways to go, but we're near the top. The yawns, not a good sign. Yeah, the icon's getting bigger, which signifies that we're getting closer. And then we can go get the metal beams, and wouldn't you know, we've got to drive all the way back down again. Oh joy. I mean, by the time you've done and you're ready to go to Iron Lake, you have to do this drive again, and you do get to the point where you just think to yourself, I freaking hate that drive. It can be such a boring drive, and you'd think it would be nice really, you know, up the side of the mountain on the windy roads, and it goes from tarmac to mud and back to tarmac again. You'd think it'd break things up a bit, but it really doesn't. After you've done it so many times, it does actually get physically boring. There's been many times where I've gone round there, and it's been that boring that I just lose my concentration. My eyes get heavy. I lose my concentration. Next thing, and I'm riding the barrier. I've pretty much knackered my truck. There we go. So now we don't want wooden planks. We're concrete blocks. No, concrete slabs. So yeah, them concrete slabs do take up 2 slots. So concrete blocks that only take up 1, and there's your metal beams. So we want just 1 of them. Destroy all the breeze blocks, so we're piled up nicely there, minding their own business, not hurting anybody. So we're going to be riding the barrier again, or are we not even going to get over? Yeah, we're riding the barrier. Not that way, not really that way, but still. Oh, okay. Flipping barriers are bane of my existence, really are. This is why you can't just sort of ride over them. Why do they have to get stuck? Damn it. Why? Why? Can't go round that side because the devs have thought, yep, they'll cut across the grass, so let's put some tree stumps there to get that idea out their head. Idea firmly gone. There we go. I'm hoping this is going to be sort of one of the last times I have to do this drive now. Just finishing the coffee. Well, it does get you that way. You think, I hope this is the last time I do this drive. Right, back down we go to the quarry. The quarry, the only place I hate more than this drive. Getting down into the quarry is one thing, getting the back out in this is a whole different ball game. Oh, excuse me. I may as well get comfortable. Drive's going to take a while. I know, I shouldn't really keep moaning about it because it doesn't make it any more bearable. If anything, it makes it more unbearable because I'm just drawing it to everyone's attention. Just exactly how boring this drive really is. Good thing is you can get some speed going down. Well, that's not too bad. Let's have a look, see if we can't spice it up a little bit. So we're going to go down here to the quarry. Not really. I suppose we could always come down there and go around that. I don't see the point though. That's just asking for trouble. So we'll go the conventional way. We've got 1, 2 more turns. 3, but that's sort of in the middle. 3 more big turns and we're there. So not so bad. Well, it just feels like it is. Oh, there's that barrier again. Yeah, I honestly can't. I don't think I can see me doing 6 hours. I'm actually quite tired tonight. But then again, I might get my second wind, and before you know it, the clock's ticking over to the 7th hour. When did what? When did that happen? Well, I also need you guys to let me know if these videos are actually manageable, because I mean 6 hours and some minutes out of your day to sit and watch a walkthrough, if you like. It's a long time. So would it, you know, I need you guys to let me know, would it be easier if I broke it into sort of half-hour increments, or, you know, can you manage the 6 hours and the 3 hours and the 2 hours? Or are you guys alright with that length of video, or would you like me to shorten it down a bit? The only problem with shortening it down a bit is in games like this, to get much done, I think each video would have to be at least 45 minutes to an hour long. I don't think you can get much done in half an hour, 20 minutes. I think that's the reason why at this point, when I tried to do the stream before, at this point I was on video 50, because I was trying to do it in half an hour, 45 minute increments, and you can't get a deal done. So we were 50 minutes in, and we'd only just made it to Island Lake. Whereas this one we're on, what is it now, video number 17, 18, so it's 17 I think. And we're just about ready to go to Island Lake, so it just goes to show. But obviously we've got a couple of really lengthy videos in there. So you guys let me know, either message me now or just post in the comments. Just let me know if the videos are too long and you want me to break them down a bit, or if you can manage them, if you prefer them as they are nice and long, or if it don't make any difference either way. And I'll be honest, I like doing the longer videos, I do, because I think doing the short videos, you do it for say half an hour, 45 minutes, and when you do a video, you do your outro, you kind of lose your enthusiasm, you get a rhythm going, you get the chatter going, you get the rhythm going, and it's like what they say, you get caught in the zone. But it's kind of hard to get caught in the zone for half an hour, 45 minutes, especially with a game like this. So I am enjoying doing the longer videos, but if you need me to make it a bit more bite-sized, it's not a problem. Like I said earlier, I just need you guys to let me know what you want from this channel, what games you want, how long you want the videos to be, stuff like that. And I think I've mentioned before, if I'm being asked to do a game that I really don't want to do, then I won't do it. Because if I'm doing a game that you guys have asked for and I really don't want to play it, I'm not going to give it 100%, am I? Which is not fair on you guys, and it's a complete waste of my time. So I'd rather just turn around and say, I don't like that sort of game, I'm not going to be playing that one, so choose again please. Case in point, football games. Never liked football, never been a fan of football, never shown any interest in football, and I absolutely cannot see the point of football games. But that's just me. You know, I don't hate on anybody that does like football games. If that's what floats your boat, then fair enough. So please don't be asking me to play football games, because I won't be doing it. I'm not a massive PvP player, however I will give it a go for the sake of the channel, just to see if I can get on with it. It might be a case that I try it because you guys have asked me to, and I actually enjoy it. You don't know. Right, this is where we get us concentrating head on. We've got to be careful. You see there's lots of turns and stuff coming out. Going in is not such a problem, it's getting out again. Might be easier though, because again we've got the all-wheel drive now, whereas we didn't have it before. So let's turn around because we need to go down there. Just be careful because it's potential tilt hazard there. I think I'm going about this in a bit of an awkward way. Right, okay, let's back it up. Come on. Ah, there's them roots. Can you see them? The roots of doom. Yeah, come. Pull. Pull. That's it. So I didn't even see that felled tree because it's hiding in the grass. Don't ever think that you're doing. Try and use your winch to get you out of awkward positions. Don't ever think you're done until you've gone around the truck and you've been hitting that winch button and it tells you no matter where you go, it tells you there's no winch points. Until that point, don't give up, because you never know. I could have quite easily given up then, but I chose not to because I'd got an idea there were fallen trees hiding in there anyway. because as you know I've been here before. Yeah, we'll go around that way. It's more of a slope than a sheer drop. So logic would say that that's the way out, but it's not that easy, that turn. Can't see it now because of the camera angle. Can you see it? Show me. There. That turn heading down into the quarry there. It's actually quite a sharp turn. Your truck don't tend to like it. Can we get down that way? I wonder if we can get down and back up that way. It'd be nice. I'm starting to think that I made a bit of a mistake here. Oof. No, we're alright, we're all good. So I mean, getting down is one thing. Now I've got to get back up again. Some big ass tides. So this bit can be quite challenging. Because again, your truck doesn't bend in the middle. Like that area there, you ain't going up there. You might think you are, but you're not. Cargo management done. I think we end up needing them. And containers here, there's the ones that say Sabre. Pretty sure we end up needing them. Yeah, it's struggle to get around there. Then it's getting up the other side, and you can do it with the truck on its own. But pulling a trailer, don't fancy your chances. See what I mean? The turn's that tight that I think what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to end up risking tipping, which it won't be the end of the world because we can just recover back and then drive back down here. We're only going to drive to the dam and pick up the concrete blocks and then go to the farm and get the consumables and then just drop them off at the respective drops at the preacher's house and the service hub. So it's not exactly the end of the world. I could do without it. As I say, you've got to go to this warehouse to get the concrete blocks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll come back here at some point. Right then, can I reversal there? No, I think I've tried it before, trying to be clever. I've tried it before and you can't do it. So, go this way. I don't think we can get out of there neither. So let's keep going. Keep going. You can see that the road's gradually heading in upwards direction. Gradually the gradient's going up, so you are heading out. It's just that it takes a bit longer doing it this way than if you can find one of them hills and climb it, but it's not worth it because it probably would be round about maybe this point that I'd realise I can't do it. So I'd have to come back out, turn around and start heading this way. And as you can see, that's it, I'm out, so I'm done. So it would have been a waste of time, or it would have just tipped, plain and simple. Now where are we going? Yeah, we're all the way around the edge. Right over here. If you remember, we came this way, we were pulling the Chevy. We just recovered it and we were pulling it, and again I wasn't giving it all my concentration and ended up bouncing and going down the side of there like we're just about to do now. Can't understand how that's got no to do with concentration. Can't understand that. So let's just be a bit more cautious. There we go. Fuel's not looking great. And again, it's not as if we can buy a trailer, pinch the fuel out of it and sell it back. Go around the outside. You should remember that bit from one of my other videos, the video with the Chevy. That is a tip risk. Don't look like it, but it is, and I know it from personal experience, so it might look like I'm chickening out, but I know what can happen there, and I know what's very likely to happen there as well, so I just take no risks. Come on, you can do it. Get diff lock on. There you go. Okay, put the diff lock on, and it's like you've got spikes in your wheels or something. See, now we've got wheels off the ground, so it's creating issues. Really? I can't winch onto anything. Not even that lamppost. Well, that's a bit poo. Can we go back? Let us. Yeah, let's go back. So we sort of go over to the side a bit. There we go. Just need to do it a bit more of an angle. Go around to the warehouse and get the concrete slabs. As I say, they take up 2 slots each. And the only problem we've got is we're not going to get rid of them before we get the consumables. So that could be a bit of a pain in the backside. Mind you, if needs must, it's not like the farm's a million miles away from where we've got to deliver the consumables, so I don't mind making that journey. So if that's what needs to happen, I can live with that. Okay, management bricks, concrete slab. Yep, 2 spaces each. We need 2 of them. So they're going to the service hub. That's where they're going. It's just a shame because we've got to drive past the farm to get to the service hub. And given the fuel situation, I'll be very, very surprised if we make it with the fuel that we've got. It's not just the amount of fuel that we've got, it's the way it's going down as well. Not going down as rapidly as I thought, if I'm honest. I still don't think we're going to make it. I'll be surprised. But the closer we get, the better, because it's less far for the truck with the fuel to come and fetch it. So what I might do actually is I might send the truck down with some fuel and an open back, and then we can get the consumables from the farm instead of having to drive past to come back, because that's the only thing that bugs me when I've got to drive past somewhere to then come back. I don't like doubling back. I can figure out a way where I don't have to double back, then I will do. the final 9 gallon. Yeah, I think. Let's stop there. And we'll go to the garage and get another truck. As soon as keep messing about. See, we've got that one's already got one on. But I don't really need it to have one on. I need it to have a flatbed on. That one. See, we could take that and pull pull a trailer. I know we're paying out for another trailer again, but I can afford it. Why not? So I want a fuel carrier. Oh, I'll do. It's just a small one. Even though it costs £6 grand. It's just a small one. What we'll do is we'll try and drag this back with us. So we can bring it back and sell it. Pretty quiet on here tonight. Mind you, I think for a while about this time it was pretty quiet on here last night as well. There we go. Yeah, so if we can pull this truck and that container with the twin star, that's going to look pretty cool, that is. Oh, like an awesome road train. So let's excuse me, just fuel that up. So refuel with the fuel carrier. Twin steer. That's it. Now we'll dump this trailer here. And we'll go and grab 2 consumables. I don't usually make a point of not driving through the farmers' fields because 1, it's disrespectful, but 2, the ground's not that nice. It does tend to be quite soft, or it can be. Being kind to him at the minute, I've not destroyed all his fence. It's made a little bit of work for him, not a lot. See, this should start the farmer's dog yapping, possibly. There we go. Let's set him off. Not so much a yap as an arf. Do that. Now back down. The thing with this is it seems like a way bigger job than it really actually is. It's just the distance to them first metal beams. I need to drive all the way up that hill and then drive all the way back down again. It once you've got the metal beams delivered to the quarry, then the rest of the job can be done. A couple of trucks. It's down this side, don't want to cause him too much damage. Of this trailer, destroying the bush. Back up to the trailer. Set. Attach the trailer. Got stuff. So I need to come round to the back end of this truck. There we go. Change trucks. So this one up. Grab straight on it, it has. There we go, look at that for a road train. That is pretty cool. It's the longest road train I've ever had. Yep, this way. So you're going to go past the garage so we can stop in there and sell that trailer back. So make the most of the road train while we can see it. So before you know it, it's going to be gone. Just got to be careful of that non-post. Watch the rear truck and the trailer now, because they can both get hung up on it. It can happen. This is the end of the road for our little road train. Let that one go. Change trucks. Back up a bit. We'll go around here. Sell that trailer back. Oh, no, not all right. There we go, sell it back, £6 grand. That's it. It's the end of our little road train. We'll go back down, attack back to the back of the twin steer. Oh. Had to find that lamppost, didn't I? Every damn time. So, change trucks again. Attach to that one. Now I've got to go around to the service hub. In fact, once we get to this junction, which is, I'll put some lights on there. Go, because we don't need to bring it to the service hub with us. Because once we've delivered this, we can leave the twin star where it is. But we don't need to take that one down to the preacher's house. The White Western can go on its own. It doesn't need a babysitter. Good. Right. White Western. Just gotta go down here. Then we'll be at the preacher's house. And that's that job done. I think. Quite a bit of money attached to it as well. Not exactly what you call millions, but it's got some. I'll do a materials order, that one. It's worth $5 grand, so yeah, it's worth a lot of money. I'm not surprised the amount of running about you have to do, but that makes it worth it, you see. Someone's recognising all the hard work you put in. No bottles down there somewhere. Oh, it's just up here, directly across from the fuel station. There we go. £5 please. There we go. £5, 730 experience. What do I like? Oh, that's over 440 away from another promotion. I think we've just got one more job to do around here. Then it's off to Island Lake. So is there, that one's Island Lake. That one. Concrete slab, service spare parts, going to the quarry. So we're back there again, but it's the last time. So concrete slab from that warehouse, that's not a problem. Service spare parts from the hub, and we're already there. Good times. So service spare parts times 2. There we go, and then we've got room for one concrete slab, which we'll pick up from the warehouse as we cross the dam. And the hardest part is just going to be getting it into the quarry. Doesn't matter too much about getting back out, because once we've done that one, then we should be heading off to Island Lake, so we can recover it back to the garage. It doesn't need to be a problem. A second, getting a bit of a dry mouth. I think we should have plenty of fuel. because everything's on the way. You pick up the service spare parts at the beginning of the job, pick up the slab halfway there, over halfway there, and then the end of the job is actually driving into the quarry and making the delivery. So you should think that we'll have more than enough fuel, I think. Could be wrong. Possible. But we have enough fuel. Pac-Man 7, how you doing? I'm not too bad, my friend. Good to meet you. Welcome to my stream, to my channel. I don't think we've spoke before, have we? It's the first time we're speaking. Good, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, indeed. Like that name, Pac-Man 7. Definitely. Always room for Pac-Man. So, is the warehouse. Whoa, easy. Is it there? Or is it on the other side? Yeah, it's on the other side of the dam. I'm alright mate, thank you. While I do appreciate it, I don't multiplayer while I'm streaming, and I've actually got a main account and I've platinumed it on that account, so I thought, well, I've platinumed it on that account, so I may as well start an account purely for streaming and help anybody that gets stuck, showing them where things are and how to do things. But I do appreciate it. It's mighty gentlemanly of you. Yeah, it took some time, but from what I've seen since they've been doing the patches, the game's actually broke, and at the minute I would say the platinum's unobtainable because of a job in Black River, a contest called oh god, Pinewood Express. It's broke. It used to be one of the prerequisites was you had to do it at night, but they've changed it now. You don't have to do it at night, but you've got a time limit. So when you activate the job, the time limit starts running. It gets to about a second, and then tells you that you failed because you ran out of time. So you try and do it again, and it'll get to 2 seconds, and so on and so forth, and it'll just keep failing. Now, a lot of people are getting fed up with it, and if you check the, oh god, the Snowrunner, I think it's Snowrunner Force forums, if you go on there, quite a few people have complained about the same issue. So yeah, one of the trophies that you need for the platinum is you need to complete all contests and tasks. So that's going to stop you from completing that, because you can't do it unless you're prepared to sit there and keep restarting it right up to the point you've got about 8-9 minutes to actually do the job. So yeah, the game's a bit broken at the minute. So I'm hoping that, yeah, I'm going to carry on and show people. And I'm hoping by the time, because it'll take a while, by the time I get to the end, or somewhere near the end, they'll have fixed the issue with that contest. Because enough people have complained about it, and they've just logged it with one of those auto responses that says, we have received your complaint and we are currently looking into it, blah blah blah. And it's just sort of an auto response, you can see it is. There's no human element to it at all. Right, we need to go down there, I believe. You down there? Nope. Next one. I always get them two muddled up. There we go, it's this one. Just got to be careful. Real careful about going down there, because we're quite heavy now. But we'll just go down the way we went down before. I believe we turned left, didn't we? But we sort of cut down some. No, we turned right. We cut down some places, and I don't want to presume to do it with this much weight on. I'm going to take the proper path. I'm not going to try and cut down anyway. Just be careful here, because I think it's gone horribly wrong for me here before now. And the last thing I want to do is for it to happen again, especially when I'm on a stream. The embarrassment would be real. Stick right over to the left hand side, because you can see that's a tilt risk, that right there. Yeah, we can't get down there. It's really starting to tilt to the right. It levels out in a second. Here we are. Start leveling out. Just follow it round. There is eventually a path that sort of leads you downwards, and then a bit more down and a bit more down. Before you know it, we'll be at the bottom making the delivery. See, there's a road there, but that looks quite sheer. I think we should be alright, as long as we don't try and take this turn too tightly. We should be okay. So, just, you know, as many manoeuvres as you need to do, and do them. Nice and gently, don't go full whack, because that's when mistakes are made and accidents are hardened. So it's this bit, getting down there. Ugh. You've got to turn this great big long thing round in that tight space. But if we follow it round, we should be able to get over there to where the actual job is, and go down the path that we came up last time we were here. So it's just a case of being patient and going that extra bit of distance, or maybe being prepared to go that extra bit of distance around the outside. Turn the headlights off now. Money has broken. And then when we get to the bottom, it's just a bit of a sharp turn that leads us to where the delivery needs to be. And then that should be this place done, hopefully. But I'm not sure if, because the main quests, if we do them, it unlocks other main quests. So we'll very shortly find out. Because I'm sure we need them containers on that trailer. Sure we do. There we go. That's it. $3.5 grand. Very good. I think they're going to... I think they might be going to Iron Lake, so that's cargo manager. So let's go to tasks. Yep, there's nothing there. We've not unlocked anything new there on the task giver. So it's just a case of seeing if we've unlocked anything on the contracts. So we've got the lumber mill, that's in Island Lake. Fuel order. Yep, 2 cargo containers going to the warehouse. I knew it. So I think the mistake I made before is I tried pulling that trailer, which is just making extra length. So what we'll do this time is, rather than put up to that warehouse, yay, we're making that drive again. Oh, can we? Ugh. Yeah, the mistake I made last time was I actually grabbed that trailer, which is putting length on your truck that you don't really need. So what I'll do is I'll just put the containers on the back of the truck. There we go. And then we'll do it this way. I mean, I don't know what's in them, but it does create a bit of weight. Back wheels are just hanging off. We don't really need them to. We need it all to line. There we go, it's all lining up now. Got the diff lock on just for the traction more than anything. Oh, now I'm all alone. Now everybody's gone. Mind you, I think anybody with, you know, any common sense we're going to bed soon. I know if I've got any common sense, I'll be going to bed soon. I'm not even gonna lie, I am tired. I think an early night may be in order for me, possibly. I think I tried getting up there with these containers before. Again, bad idea. Put it in normal drive. Before we try to get up. Because of that gap there. I'm not going to this time. I'm moving farther enough around anyway. Still got a little driving to do. Oh, that's painful. Yeah, there's a nice gradual slope there that leads us out. So we'll take that possibly. Let's just check, because we are here. No, because that becomes a dead end, so I think we'll go across the bottom one and round and up. Take this road, because that road at the top becomes a dead end, and I've just got this worry that trying to get away from the dead end is going to cause us to tip. Can I possibly have a thing, please, love? Can I possibly have a thing? That's the one. I'll have some maple pie a bit as well. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Wow, that was almost disastrous. The only worry that I've got now getting up to the warehouse is fuel. What the hell? Come on. That's it. Should be on the way out soon. There it is over there. So this is that bit where we've got to take it wide because it's a bit of a tilt risk. Take it nice and wide, especially with this much weight on. That's it. Oh, still tilting a bit. Still tilting a bit. And just remember to keep to the right because last time we tried to get out. Well, actually, best to keep to the left. Just we're turning left and continuing on that fantastic drive up the hill. Try and just go straight out. You can have the seesaw effect and you get grounded. Go to the left. It's an angle. Oh, hang on. This is the beginning of the barrier there, so be careful. There we go, got the diff lock on. See if that doesn't seem to be helping that much. Oh, I've got wheels that aren't turning. Not good. That's it, that's helped. There we are, off again. Back up to the warehouse. Trying to double check that. Oh, my bad. Just double check that we're going to the right warehouse. Fuel order. Yep, it's that one near Drummond Island. So we know we're going the right way. Come on, fuel. Don't let me down now. This is that turn that I don't like. Swings out. Take it just right. Avoid the swing out and you avoid the barriers as well. Thank you. Let's just 1 second. I'm a bit torn as to whether we're going to have enough fuel or not. I can't really say, because sometimes you just look at it and go, no, you're not going to have enough. End off. And sometimes you're going to look at it and go, yeah, I've got plenty enough. But on this occasion, I'm sort of looking at it and I'm like, have I? Haven't I? I suppose it depends on what happens between now and getting near the top. I'm going to keep a steady pace. Don't run into any issues. Yes please mate, I'll have a coffee. Keep a steady pace and we should get a decent amount of miles to a gallon. And we might, say this very, very optimistically, we might just make it. And again, we might just not. We just have to see how it all plays out. Covering some good distance. We've got a reasonable amount of fuel left. I wouldn't even go as far as say a decent amount of fuel. We've got a reasonable amount of fuel left. Quietly confident that we may have enough fuel to make it. Again, it's a big may. It's a big might have fuel. If we can go across that bridge, the one that I take as the marker that we're near the top, if we can go across that and we've got more than 10 gallon left, I think we stand a decent chance of making it. We just dropped down to 14 gallon. I'm now starting to sweat a bit. Oh, where's the bridge? Gotta be near it, surely. See, in a way, I kind of do like it when it gets like this because it adds to the suspense, which makes this drive a little bit more exciting. So we go, there's the bridge. We've got 12 gallon. It's going to be close. Times like these, I'm glad there's no other traffic in the game. Because sometimes I find myself thinking that maybe some other traffic could be quite nice, but right down there, please. That's fine, thank you. Yes, I sometimes find myself thinking it'd be nice to have a bit of traffic, sort of add to the game. But then times like these, I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of glad there is no traffic because it'd just be infuriating. It really would. As long as we can keep a steady pace, I think we're alright. I think we're going to make it. I hope I've not just jinxed it now by saying that. And the symbol's getting bigger and bigger, which does indicate we're closing in on our target. Closing in enough, 6 gallon. And start juddering at about 3. Hopefully just round this corner we should be passing the trailer store. There it is. Oh, it's close, it's going to be close. Really close. 5 gallon. Please don't let me get right into the yard and then it judders to us. Soul destroying halt. Past that turn on the right. Keep going, come on. Nearly there. God, I'm sweating. I really am sweating this. Not that one. Oh, we've gone past it. We've gone past it. It was that one. Oh, I may as well just... I might have just done myself. And again, because we're going in reverse, the miles per gallon has dropped from about 3.5 to 2. So that could be our saving grace. Oh God, this is intense. See, it's now round about now, we're on 3 gallon. So it's round about now it's going to start juggering. See, it's right there, right in front of us. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. 2 gallon. Come on, don't conk out on me now. Come on. Oh wow. Got there with a gallon to spare. How close was that? Wow. Another, just under 3 grand in a promotion. I think we're done around here. I could be wrong. We know that's Island Lake, that's Island Lake. That should be all locked, and that should be all done. Yep, we're done. Done round here. Wow, a gallon to go, gallon to spare. Whew. Now, I quite enjoyed that drive because of that. Usually I don't, but because there was a bit of, shall we say, spice added, quite enjoyed that. Cover it back, and we're ready to go off to Island Lake. So I think with that, time is it? Yeah, it's 11:15. We've got 3 hours in, so I think we're going to call it at that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.